So today I'm going to show you how to cut out a body shell, specifically how to cut out the wheel arches and the front, etc. This is a question that's been asked quite often as to how to do it, so I'm going to show you the way I do it. It's not necessarily the right way, but it's the way that I found that works for me. So what we need is obviously our body shell. I have two other tools, which is just basically a sharp knife or a scalpel, and I use a curved pair of body scissors, but you can use just a standard pair of nail scissors, that will do just as well. And all we're going to do is take a nice cloth, and if we start with a wheel arch, I'll show you how we do a wheel arch first of all, and then you get the basic idea, and then if you don't want to watch the rest of the video, that's entirely up to you. So all we're going to do is we're going to take, with our scalpel, we're going to take a scalpel and we're going to score a line where the wheel arch needs to be cut out. We're going to go around in a circle. There are other ways of doing this. I've seen it done with like a wheel former before now, but I found in the past if I do it with a wheel former, you've got to get the centre of the wheel absolutely smack on, and I found that's quite difficult to do. So I'm just going around in a circle, just taking my time, pushing quite hard but not so hard that it cuts right through. I'll just join up with my first mark, which is about there somewhere. And I come right down to the bottom, and I come right down to the bottom on this one too, making sure I don't cut my hand off. There we go. And you can see there already it's starting to split out, which is exactly what I wanted to do. But just to make absolutely sure, oops, just dropped my knife. What I'm going to do now is just with a pair of scissors, I'm just going to cut in at some angles like that. And as you cut in, never let it get to the end of the scissors, so always cut it in and then you can bend it out. And you'll see there how that bends out quite nicely. There's the first one, just put it on the floor for now. And the second one, we'll go to there. And I'll bend that one out. Hopefully you can see this quite well in the video. Two. And so we work on round, long way. Cut up to the line and bend out again, and you can see there how the wheel arch is coming into shape quite nicely. And this is an easy way of doing it without making too much mess, but at the same time without damaging your body shell, because you'll find if you try to cut it out straight with a pair of scissors, what tends to happen normally is that the body shell will crack. It'll stress and it will crack, and that's not what you want. That's the reason why, by the way, I'm not going to the end of the scissors. If you let it snap to the end of the scissors, that can also cause a crack. But by doing it this way, we're making sure it's easy. So I'll just cut out the rest of that bit there, make it easy for us, like that. There we are. And again, bend that down. There we go, that one's out. This car still has its plastic cover on. As you know, or as you may know, most cars' shells or truck shells are covered in a thin plastic film. It's quite difficult to see, but it's definitely there, and you can just see it lifting on the edges there. And what that does is that just protects the shell while you're doing the necessary cutting, and also when you're drilling holes, because obviously you've got to drill the body holes. So when you're drilling the holes as well, it just protects the shell. There we are, one more there. And we'll just do one more. I'll just cut this one here, just on the edge where I trim the edge, and we'll fold it over. And you can see there how that's our first wheel arch. Now from here, I'm going to continue on with the scalpel down one side to the second wheel arch and also around the front. And we're using exactly the same principle. We're just going to score a line and then bend and snap, bend and snap. Don't be too tempted to snap off too much at one time. Do it in small amounts, keep it nice and easy, and you can see there you've got a nice straight wheel arch. Okay, that's all I'm going to show you. That gives you the basic idea of how it works, but I hope that helps you. Thank you for watching.